folks, it's Finn. I am checking in to make a quick video to say an absolutely ginormous, words can't describe thank you for everyone's responses to my last video about my split with my partner. I have just been completely inundated with messages over the last few days, and it's just, I'm just like, there's just no words really. I mean, I knew people really supported me, I knew that, but it's just, well, they do say, don't they, that you know who your friends are when you're in a crisis. And my God, I know who my friends are. And it's just meant the world to me. I was so worried about putting the vlog up. I'll put a link to it here for anyone that's not seen it. But I was just so worried about putting it out there and saying it out loud and all of that. But it's just helped so much to get a weight off my shoulders and say it out loud. And people have just been so respectful and not pressured me for any details. People have just asked if I'm okay, given me amazing words of wisdom. And I am just so incredibly grateful. Thank you so, so much. A few people have suggested to me that I start a GoFundMe campaign. And I really just wasn't too sure on this issue at all at first. But a few people have now actually mentioned it to me, and so I've decided to do just that. It is going to be a real struggle to move. I didn't pay a deposit for this place. It's just the way it was when I moved in. There was no deposit required, so I've got no deposit to come back. I'm also in a pretty awkward living arrangement at the moment. Basically, my partner and I share a 2-bed dorm. It's in a housing association. Normally what would happen, 2 strangers would share this place, each having a bedroom each, and then sharing the kitchen and bathroom. So my partner and I lived in it as a 1-bed flat. One room was the living room and one was the bedroom. But now obviously with our split we've gone back to living separately. So he's in his room, I'm in my room. It's a tiny flat, so we're kind of meeting in the kitchen, and it's just all very awkward. And of course, I need to move out ASAP. It's not good for my mental health at all. The other issue on this is it's a all-female building. I know, right? My landlady was amazing when I came out to her as transgender, and she has allowed me to stay here because I've always been in self-contained accommodation within this building. It's not been an issue with the other residents. But however, we did make an agreement that if my partner and I split at any point, we would both have to move out, because of course they cannot house a woman with either of us as men. You know, it just can't happen. So we have to move out. There's no two ways about it. So it's really expensive to rent in Oxford, and as I said, I've got lots of prospects, lots of friends, support, future work, all available in Exeter, so it does make sense for me to move there. It's going to require, obviously, moving all my stuff. It's going to require a deposit. If I can't find a private landlord, I'm going to have to rent through an agency. It's going to cost a fair bit. I'm on benefits at the moment still. I haven't worked because of my mental health problems and because of my transition. I do lots of work, but it's all on volunteer basis at the moment. You know, I've got all my kind of youth work and support work and the mentoring and support I do on here, but obviously none of that is paid. So I have no spare funds, so I'm going to be saving my little pants off. So if you did find it in your heart to want to give something, if you really did want to do that, I would be so incredibly grateful. I do have an awful lot of subscribers, and so even if everyone gave £1, I'd be easily on my way. Even if half of everybody gave £1, I'd be on my way to Exeter very quickly. I mean, I need to really be moved by October. That's when I restart study, and of course the quicker I'm out of here the better. I've got some loose ends to type in Oxford. I've almost finished the 12 steps with my sponsor, so I want to finish that off first before I move. Ideally, you know, I'd like to be moving like early September. That would be my absolute ideal, but as soon as I've got the money, I'm off really. So yeah, I will put the link up here to it, and you're under no obligation at all whatsoever, of course. I don't like to ask, but at the same time, I always say to people, if you need help, ask. You never know unless you ask, so I can't say that to other people and then just not do it myself, can I? You know, so... And I give a lot out, so if you do feel that I've helped in any way and you want to repay that kindness by 50p a quid, it'd be absolutely amazing. I will keep you updated on everything at the moment, what's going on, obviously. Yeah, I am really alright, I really, really am. A lot of people have complimented me on the way I'm dealing with this, and I'm lucky. I have a spiritual program, I have an amazing sponsor, I have amazing friends. I've worked really hard in my mental health recovery to have tools for just when this sort of crisis hits. And right now, this is where I'm applying them, basically. It doesn't mean I'm not hurting. It doesn't mean I'm a saint. Oh my word, I want to lie on the floor and throw a temper tantrum right now. Of course I do. But that's not going to serve me at all. I know that. So it's like this little child's there going, but I have to just go, no. And I have to just be grown up about this, realistic about this, accepting about this, and just put the action in where I can. And the action I can put in right now is just keeping my side of the street clean, keeping myself well, and doing what I can, doing the next best thing and the next right thing all the time. So yeah. But thank you, everybody. It's you. I mean, you do. You don't realise just how much you make a difference to my life with these comments. Even the smallest comment just means the absolute world, and I try and reply to all of them to let you know just how much they mean. But at the moment, I don't seem to have sufficient words to explain just how much it means, so please hear me now. You mean the absolute world to me. People that say that social media, you can't really connect. Yes, you can. I feel absolutely loved, and I've felt it the last few days. It's almost like everyone's good wishes are just soaking in and getting me through. So, thank you. Thank you so much, and I will update you soon. Take care of yourselves, everybody.